The story so far has reached its very first words. Before anything at all, there was Allah, and there was nothing besides Him. Then the first scene of creation that Revelation describes comes into view. It is the throne of Allah, and beneath it, water. This is episode 2 of the story of everything, told in order from the Quran and authentic narration. It opens on an ocean with no shore, under a throne with no sky above it. There were no stars, no light, no heavens, no earth, no up and no down. There was only water, and above the water the throne, and nothing else that had yet been made. This is not a picture from imagination. It is stated plainly in the Book of Allah. He says that He created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and that His throne was upon the water. That verse is in Surah Hud, and it sets the throne and the water before the heavens and the earth existed. The Prophet, peace be upon him, gave the same sequence when a delegation asked him about the beginning of creation. He said there was Allah and nothing besides Him, and His throne was over the water. Then He wrote everything. Then He created the heavens and the earth. That is recorded from Imran ibn Hussein, may Allah be pleased with him, in Sahih al-Bukhari. So the sequence is fixed. The throne above the water first, then the writing, then the heavens and the earth. And that writing happened at a moment Revelation actually dates. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said Allah, decreed the measure of all creation 50,000 years before He created the heavens and the earth. And he said this was so while the throne of Allah was upon the water. That is in Sahih Muslim, from Abdullah ibn Amr, may Allah be pleased with him. 50,000 years counted before there was a sun or a moon to mark a single year. Here Revelation lets the story go this far, and then it stops, and so do we. Which came first, the water or the throne, is something we were never told. The sources name them both as already present before the heavens and the earth, but they give no list of the single first creation. So we say only what was revealed, and we do not invent an order that Allah left hidden. What we can describe is the throne itself because the Prophet, peace be upon him, described it. In Arabic, it is called the Arsh, and it is the greatest thing Allah has ever created. Nothing in all of existence is larger, and no created mind has ever measured it. Its scale reaches us only through the angels who carry it. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said he was permitted to tell of one of the bearers of the throne. He said the distance between that angel's earlobe and his shoulder is a journey of 700 years. That narration is in Sunan Abi Dawud, and it is graded authentic. The Quran says these bearers carry the throne and surround it, glorifying their Lord and asking forgiveness for the believers. And the Quran says that on the day of judgment, 8 of them will bear the throne of your Lord above them. So the throne has its bearers now, and it will have its bearers at the very end of the story. To set the throne against the universe, the Prophet, peace be upon him, first described something smaller, called the Kursi. Allah mentions the Kursi in the greatest verse of the Quran, saying His Kursi extends over the heavens and the earth, and guarding them both never wearies Him. That is Ayatul Kursi in Surah al-Baqarah. Some early scholars held the Kursi to be the throne itself, but the stronger position, grounded in narration, is that the two are distinct and the throne is far greater. Abdullah ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, said the Kursi, is the place of the 2 feet, while the size of the throne itself cannot be measured. That statement is authentically preserved from him. So the order rises the heavens, then above them the Kursi, then above the Kursi the throne. And the Prophet, peace be upon him, gave the comparison that holds the whole picture together, narrated from Abu Dar, may Allah be pleased with him. He said the 7 heavens beside the Kursi are like a small ring thrown into an open desert, and the greatness of the throne over the Kursi is like the greatness of that entire desert over the ring. So follow the scale 1 step at a time. The whole sky, with every star and galaxy ever found, is one of 7 heavens. Those 7 heavens together beside the Kursi are a single ring lost in a desert, and the Kursi beside the throne is a single ring lost in a desert once again. Layer upon layer, each one swallowed by the next, and the throne is greater than them all. And still the throne, for all of this, is only a created thing. It was made, and there was a time when it was not, and Allah was before it and is above it. The one who created a throne that swallows the heavens is, without limit, greater than the throne. He holds it and its bearers and the heavens and the earth, and none of it weighs upon him. That same verse of the Kursi ends by saying their preservation never tires him. This is the Lord the whole story is about, the one who was, when the throne and the water were all that had been made. So return one last time to the order the Prophet, peace be upon him, gave. There was Allah, then the throne upon the water, and then, before a single heaven or earth, he wrote. While the throne stood upon the water, the measure of everything that would ever be was already written. 50,000 years before the first day of the world, all of creation was set down in a book. Every nation, every event, every life recorded before the sky was ever raised. And that book and the pen that wrote it is exactly where the story turns next. So this is where the story stands at the close of episode 2. Allah was, and nothing was beside him. Then the throne, and beneath it the water, the greatest of creations above one of the first. Then, over that water, the decree of all things, written 50,000 years before time began. The heavens and the earth have not yet been made, and the whole story is still ahead. In the next episode, Allah commands the pen, and the first words of destiny are written above the water. That is where the beginning continues.